So I just got done watching The Sign, and it started off good. Started off great. But around, what was that, part 3? Part 4? Yeah. I became disturbed. It started off with, what is it, I guess you call them like our second couple, Keem and Tong Tai. You know, they give us their backstory. Because I was wondering, I was like, when are we going to learn about them? How did they meet? And they were basically met in university. And it proves to me, because I already had an instinct, but it proves to me and to everyone else that Keem has been this way forever. Forever. And I'm trying to figure out, because they say they're not together, but Keem is acting like they're together, and Tong Tai is not stopping him. Still calling him baby, still very clingy, touchy. I'm like, so are you together right now? Because what was it, episode 1 or 2? Tong Tai was like, we're not together, he cheated on me, blah, blah, blah. But like every episode, he's still calling you baby. You let him touch you more. Now in this episode, he was kissing you on the cheek. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they trying to get back to where they were. I don't know. I don't know. But then like this episode when Tarn got the phone call from Paya, and Paya was like, I got that dream again. I'm concerned, blah, blah, blah. Tarn was like, I ain't trying to hear all that. I've been good without you before, and I can still stay good. I can protect myself. I'm like, Tarn, where's this attitude coming from? Where is this attitude coming from? Like, it felt like it just came out of nowhere. I'm lost. Like, why are you showing so much sass right now? Like, why are you being big mad? Why are you trying to be big bad right now? Like, what's going on? Like last episode we left off with the doctor not even seeing your face, not even showing you and then like the abbot was like, make sure they stay out of contact, the doctor and your friend. And then like this episode, it just kind of started with like Farm was like basically like pushing him away, and I'm like, okay, maybe maybe trying to put some distance, because he's like, I don't want him to get any feelings for him because of what happened last time. And then Yai told us that his last boyfriend ended up being taken out. And it's real sus to me, because it makes me think that the doctor has something to do with it. Okay? Because the doctor's real possessive, and I'm thinking that the doctor has something to do with the boyfriend being taken care of, being taken out. Because he wants Thorne for himself. He don't want no one to love Thorne. He wants to be his main, I don't know, prize. He wants Thorne to only think about the doctor. Only want the doctor. So then around, what was that? Part 2? Part 2 was like when they did Paya touched the book, and then we was able to go into the past and everything, and we see it, and then we, he flipped open the book, and we see that, the doc is actually the son of the Naga governor. And I'm like, we already suspected. I told you, like, so if he's the governor, I'm thinking that Thorne is like the prince or something, because they already said that Paya is the Garuda king. Royalty. And so it's getting sus. So then in part 3 that, Paya, he's, racing over there, and then, had a whole confrontation with, the doctor, and like, I should say, I know who you are, blah, blah, blah. And then, darn, basically popped him in the mouth, and I'm like, darn. When Tharn did that, I was just like looking at him like, really, Tharn? And he's like, stay away from me. Like, what's wrong with you? And it made me remember the part when they were at the restaurant or whatever, and the doctor was like, basically trying to say that, psychoanalyze Paya or whatever, and said, he already has, Tharn already has, psychological issues. He doesn't need any more. And then that's when, you know, Paya and Thorn had their whole blowout. And Paya said to Thorn, if you think I'm crazy, then stay away from me. They just got, you know, they just squashed all the issues last episode. And then now this right here, Thorn is doing all of this. And now it's kind of like to Paya, in my opinion, to Paya is going to look like Thorn thinks I'm crazy. That's why he's pushing me away and he won't listen to what I have to say. Because even Paya said, I listen to you when you tell me about your visions, and I believe them. I want you to listen to me when I tell you about my dreams and believe them as well. And Paya, you know, Paya was like, I listen, you know, I believe your visions. I don't question them, but I want you to have that same faith in my dreams. Thorn, he's like, no, I'm not believing it. And I think that's gonna make Paya think like he thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm crazy. He's sticking with the doctor. And then when they were in the car, when Thorn and Doc were in the car, he's like, I don't know what's gotten into him, but I want to stay away. I want to stay away from him from now on. And I'm like, what? Where's this all coming from? Like, where's this all coming from? Like, we just got, you know, squashed our problems last episode. Now you're saying you don't want to be around him anymore. Now when like knowing when they got part 4, when they were all at the precinct or whatever for their unit and they're getting instructions on what to do, no one questioned that Paya was not there. And I'm like, no one's gonna ask where Paya is? Okay. And then when they find out, okay, you know, Paya's here, he's invited, blah, 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 and you're actually securing, you know, the event that he's invited to, and then, like, Thorn still had a little attitude, and I'm like, Thorn, like, what's going on? Like, you know, Paya, he's like, I'm sorry for what happened, blah, blah, and I'm like, Thorn, like, I need you to, like, explain, because it just can't be what happened in the parking garage with the doc. You had this, like, attitude, basically, before then. So, and then even Yai was like, you know, if you just show him your emotions, tell him, you know, if you like him, then like him. Love is love. Okay, but you can't be like, you know, we all work in the same unit. You can't be going around, like, pushing him away, acting all iffy and stink with him because you don't want to like him like that. And then you know, get an attitude when Dao walks in. Mind you, he don't even like Dao. And from the looks of it, Dao don't even like him like that. Dao was looking at his sister. Okay, he's trying to be a shipper. So it's like, darn, I'm gonna need you to figure it out. I'm gonna need you to figure it out quickly, immediately. And from the preview from next week, it just looked like the doc was in the back room in the back, smiling and giggling because of all the chaos that's happening. And I'm like, darn, you've been having these visions for a very, very long time. And it's like, you not, like, I don't know. It just seemed like to me, like, you're not, you know, they're not helping you to realize that maybe not everyone around you is there for your best interest. I don't know. And then it's like you said in the last episode that, you know, you got a treatment from the doctor, but he's still coming around. What is he coming around for then? What is he coming around for? If you got a treatment from the doctor, what is he still coming there for? What for? Like, isn't this kind of like, you don't think this is kind of iffy that you got your treatment from your doctor and he's still coming around to your house? Isn't that going against like some kind of ethics, malpractice, something? Like, you don't think that's weird that he's coming to your house? If y'all have not established, okay, now you're not my doctor anymore, we're going to be friends or whatever, then okay. But even then, that's like going against some kind of, physician practice ethics. Like, hopefully it gets better next episode. Because this right here, this episode drained me and got my nerves real bad. Real bad.